Expedition Dragonite because the Expedition Dragonite is beautiful. Do not talk down on my boy Expedition Dragonite. Um, it's got that same cuteness that Fossil Dragonite has. I'm looking through my graded stack of cards. Well, my soon to be graded stack of cards here. Just looking over stuff. And I'm going to be grading a lot of cards soon. This Typhlosion is sick, man. I want to get this first edition 9 so badly, man. T17, bro. The T17. I got to get the T17. Okay, you guys, chime in. Billy, Chad, Joe, what's good? Eric, what's good? Dingus, what's good? BC, what's good? Late night grind, but like genuinely, just like I'm enjoying the chats lately. C Beats, what's good? Okay, guys, we need to have a discussion. Me and Billy were talking about this. What are your guys' thoughts on the Expedition Dragonite? I'm a fan. Is it too goofy? Is that a goofy looking card? I think it's just beautiful. Joe, I commented earlier trying to find big cases. You put your slabs in. Oh, graded guards. Graded guards. These are graded guards, Phantom display cases. Graded guard and Phantom work together. Dude, we got some bangers in here, yo. My graded pile is crazy right now. Even though they're unlimited mostly, crazy graded pile, bro. Crazy. Oh, we got a Gloom just shoved in there. That Houndoom is so good. Oh, we got a Dark Charizard in there? I didn't even know I had a Dark Charizard in there. This thing's actually clean. Bro, Dark Charizard. Let's go. Wow, I have a 151 Gengar in there. That's hilarious. Oh, we got an Expedition Charizard. I forgot about him. Oh, there he is. Expedition Dragonite. Come on, you can't tell me the Expedition Dragonite is fire. It's fire, bro. Absolute gas. And this is my copy from my binder a couple years ago. So let's see. And I was thinking like this isn't half bad. This could get like a 7 maybe. Nah, this is gonna get a 6, but it's still badass. Look how crispy, bro. Look how crispy the hollow is, bro. It's such good condition on the front, but the back is trashed. PSA 6 if I'm lucky, honestly. Maybe a PSA 5. The top edge is actually no, the top edge is chewed up too. Yeah, PSA 5, bro. Bro, if I get a 6 on this, I would be fucking jumping for joy, honestly. I would not expect that at all. Bro, that's sick. What else we got? We got oh, I got a Expedition Machamp. That's cool. These are the cleanest cards in my binder. Magby, that's a good one. This Golem is a good one. Reverse Blastoise, that's interesting. Dude, Ampharos is dude, I love this grading pile. It's so good. Cloppus, Nidoking, so good. Octillery with a swirl. Octillery with a swirl, bro. Shit's sick. Okay. I'm about to look at this chat. Oh, guys, me and Billy were talking. Another person, for those of you that aren't in our Discord, another person has reached out to me about the Lugia having an indentation. We think it's a factory flaw because theirs has the exact same thing that mine has, but it has it in a slightly higher area. It is also a newer cert Lugia, so all of the Lugias that I know of so far, and a Typhlosion that I heard about recently, someone's first edition T17 also has an indentation up here. So I believe this is a Neogenesis issue, or it's a grading issue, but it seems that we're only noticing this. I mean, I've only noticed it, and I look at a lot of cards pretty closely, but I always notice indents. I just always notice them, and I'm only seeing it with the Neogenesis. So I think we might have something there that we need to talk about. And now it's made me double think, do I want to sell this copy? This Lugia is so fucking clean, y'all. It's such a clean Lugia. Look at the back of this card. Bro, the back is stupid. absolutely mental. Like the crispiest corners, no whitening. This is one of the cleanest cards I've ever seen on the back. That's vintage. I'm kind of wondering if the indent is worth just accepting because that's probably why I got a 9. Like, anyways, I wanted to know if you guys think I should keep it or get rid of it. Okay, now I'm gonna try and catch up. Butt Sauce, what's good? Spoonom, what's good? Expedition Dragonite's great. SD, not a fan of Expedition. Neo Light Dragonite is one of my favorite. Now, Billy also has the Neo Light Dragonite, and he did not get rid of that one. We had decided that he should keep that one. He traded off a Dragonite EX, which honestly, like, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but now I'm kind of like, that Dragonite EX is kind of sick. Um, I love the Joe. I love the Dragonite. Butt Sauce, did you get that Wobbuffet? I did not get the Wobbuffet yet. Well, we didn't go to the shop today. I'll get it tomorrow, or I'll try. Justin Kaiser, how we doing, bro? Chad, 9010, Border, LOL. Butt Space, hot take, but Expedition is a poop set. The Zard is garbage. The Zard is garbage. I agree. I'm just grading it because it's Zard. I have to grade it. It's a Zard. But dude, the Expedition Charizard is the worst Charizard in the whole game, bro. It is literally the worst Charizard holo ever. Yes, I have to agree with that. I don't think Expedition is a poop set though. I think the Dragonite is really good. I think that there are several other really nice Expedition cards. Um, it's a pretty iconic set, and e-readers are so nice. Curtis, why are you chewing on them? I don't even know what that means. Fun story. I used to sell. Oh, the indentation. Why are you chewing on them? Um, Martin, fun story. I used to sell Pokemon cards in middle school when I used to live in Buffalo. Now I don't know shit about them. That happens. Joe, what makes you want to grade for mid grades? Just curious. For PC or do a better gauge at the market price? Dude, it would shock you. Bro, people will pay for mid grade cards. They will. And grading might go up in price. One, imagine grading becomes 25, 30 a card. Just imagine that. 19 might not look so bad in the future. And I could just send them all at once. It'd be such a sick submission to get back. Now, one could say, Ryan, just keep those in the binder. Just wait till you have nicer copies. So I'm kind of holding off on the whole thing. But I'm buying a lot of high end cards right now. I can't really afford to grade right now, but I definitely want to get it done. And I think in the end, it would be worth it. And it would, dude, my slab collection would be crazy with some of these cards. Even in mid grades, I could buy a whole briefcase just for mid grade vintage. I love it. That's how much I love vintage. I just can't afford to buy mid grades. So grading mid grades is definitely the move. But just to have a horde of Watt C cards, bro, I've always loved that shit. Just having a stack of Watt C cards, I don't care what grade, they're sick. But I need to figure out what I'm doing with this Lugia. We need to get to the bottom of this Lugia. We are going to go through the rest of the cards I was going to grade just for fun. Expedition Mew soon. Dude, the Expedition Mew is sick. Mewtwo, Bizarre, how interesting. Billy, Dragonite are up there with the most people's favorite Pokemon, including myself. Expedition art is good, but his foot is too front and center. They could have done a better job regarding the art. For sure, for sure. Jose Shi, give us a price on that Lugia. Steve Beats, bro, I have it listed on eBay for 8,500, and I have the cheapest listing too. I'm like, damn, bro, like, why don't you just fucking keep the Lugia, bro? It's almost perfect. You're being way too critical. Jose, I am not hitting up Collecticon Chicago. Um, it's hard enough for me to get to the Charlotte Collecticon, and I live here. Um, but I go to the Charlotte Collecticon every year, man. It's crazy here too. Like that's when all the collectors suddenly come out in Charlotte. Otherwise, like no one ever talks about Pokemon around me. Uh, Los T look like the guy from Harry Potter. Hell yeah, Daniel Radcliffe. Let's fucking go. I literally get that every single stream, which is hilarious. That's gonna become a thing on this channel. I'm like basically should have been Pokey Potter, apparently. James, yo, hey bro. I don't want to hate on you, but how can you be a full grown adult and spend this much money on Pokemon cards? Well, it's not just spending money, right? it's about making money too. Now, it shouldn't be with these nicer cards. You should make money with the cheaper cards. Like, take this for alligator, for example. I spent a lot of money on cards, but I spent $3 on this for alligator. If this gets a PSA 10 in grading, boom, it's worth 100, 120, 150. I don't even know what these illustrator cards are going for, these contest cards, but they're dirt cheap right now. But if they grade a 10, you hit it big. Anyways, my point is, and I really want to address this because it's not all about spending money on cards. You need to make it sustainable. You need to have a business. This YouTube produces income. You watching me explain this right now is producing income. So everything I do is its own ecosystem. And honestly, it's made collecting very possible for me. Because it's easy to have content when this is all you think about. This is literally like Pokemon takes up so much of my fucking life, and I do hate that, but I love it at the same time, right? It's oh, what do you call it? Well, it's an expensive hobby, that's for sure. But you got to make it sustainable. And selling and selling on eBay, it's another thing that I do pretty much more than probably the average person, right? I'm at the post office every single day. Um, anyways, Ryan breaking the story with Ryan breaking the story about indented Lugias. Bro, I think it's crazy that someone reached out to me about theirs having the same thing. I really felt like I learned something in this hobby that's actually, like, in my opinion, extremely important. This is a very iconic card. Why has no one ever mentioned it? I've also noticed some roller lines on first edition base set cards, and someone kind of was teaching me what a roller would be, what a line might look like, but that's not something you find on online very easily, at least not in the Pokemon space. So as a collector, you start learning about all the errors, all these little flaws and things, and it's okay if you know what that flaw is, but it's just with the first time you see it, you're like, what the fuck? Why is there an indentation in my freshly graded, PSA 9? Very hard to get a PSA 9 these days in vintage. But to be fair, the rest of the card is perfect, and if they chalk it up to a factory indention, that it was there for sure beforehand because they've graded 580 of them, there's a good chance that they're just like, yeah, this card's fucking clean. This one is a little bit off center. I will admit the front of this Lugia is off center. I'm gonna keep Lugia back here so we know that we've been talking about it all night. Um, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just fucking ranting. Um, Well, bro, you look like Orion. E-Reader Dragonite EX is better. Ooh, don't tell him that. He's gonna have regrets. Some dude grading is a nightmare, bro. Fortress Wowzers Orion. Want to buy a CGC Pristine Burger Chew when I get one in? Bro, if you give me the hookup, I will pick up one of those guys. But why are you sending it to CGC, bro? How can you shit on CGC and then you're gonna send it to CGC? You're kidding, right? Dude, bro, send those to PSA. Don't be like that. Send those to PSA, bro. Be happy with 410. Billy, Fossil Dragonite, Dark Dragonite. Dude, the Team Rocket Returns Dragonite is probably one of my favorites, actually. And my buddy has one in a 10. That's a crazy one. All these are so much better, and the best art compared to the Dragonite was foot in the face. SPQR this morning was ticking my little brother's feet, but my mom told me to wait till he was born. Okay. Um, Marwan, I'm just kidding. SPQR this morning. Nah, bro, come on with that. Come on with that, bro. Come on with that. Mac, you looking pretty tonight, hey brother. Okay. Mazar, I know streaming it looks like Drake Bell has the same fate. Um, bro, that for alligator it's $40 in a 10. Stop it. The for alligator is $100 in a 10. You get out of here because I said it is. It's $100 in a 10. That for alligator deserves better than 40. Like that's literally comparing it to like an amazing rare. Like for alligator is goaded. Uh, yo, PC for just only the Pikachu is worth it. No, it can't all be about Pika. Yeah, I'm gonna build a huge for alligator PSA 10 Illustrator contest collection. Just watch. Imbued, putting 10K into prismatic UTBs, Raw, what's good, Joe? I love the Game Boy Dragonite. Dude, that one is nice. The Game Boy Dragonite and Game Boy Lugia, straight fire. Gotta love some OJ. You kind of look like a young Jay Biden. Macon, how we doing tonight? How is everybody? Hope you guys are having a good night. Let's see. Let's go into some more cards I'm grading. Let's go into the grading stack, the official grading stack. Um, Everything is so ready to go too. We've got a Skyridge. We got Skyridge B drill. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Skyridge B drill. Okay. We got I gotta figure out a better way. I'll put these all face down. Yeah, that's the move there. Put these face down. Yeah, we got Skyridge B drill. Very smexy. Okay, we've got the creepy Hypno and Aquapolis. Very nice. Oh, we got this Ninetales is fire. Aquapolis Ninetales is gas. Absolute gas. We got the Steelix, super nice. Super nice Steelix. Articuno, Skyridge Articuno, grading ourselves. That's gonna be a special one. The Crobat, super dumb clean Crobat, special one. We got the Fortress, bro. This thing is absolutely sick. Articuno. I just think I like that light blue of Articuno. Also, I was gonna grade a fossil Articuno that I just picked up, but I just decided to list it. It's super clean, but it has one hollow flake on its wing, which is probably like a factory defect or something, or just poor quality control. But I just thought like, bro, this thing is super clean, but it's off center front, has that spec, probably not going to get a 9. So, but there's a chance it could, but I think I'm just it's safer to sell it. But I like Articuno because he's lighter. You got that light blue. I prefer that from the Zapdos. Zapdos is pretty good though. I think Zapdos would be my second choice, and Moltres would be my last. Um, Entei and Raikou are neck and neck. They look very similar. It could be Raikou on a different day, right? Suicune and Entei, I feel like are also neck and neck in a different way. I just think Entei is more iconic to me as a legendary dog. Like hearing him talk in the movie, if I'm remembering that right, like bro, it has that deep ass voice, bro. Entei is I think way more iconic than Suicune, unfortunately. And I think Entei is maybe slightly more aesthetic than Suicune. Um, I'm sitting. This is like a stack of like 200. Okay, dude, look at this, dude. Skyridge Houndoom. I forgot I had this, bro. I've always been a fan of Houndoom also. I'm surprised I don't talk up Houndoom more. Houndoom is, dude, holy shit. Look at this. Look at this Skyridge Houndoom. Bro, my binder did have some bangers, honestly. Dude, this Dugong, so nice. So freaking, bro, this is a crazy sub, honestly. These cards would, if I put these raw on my eBay would go crazy right now. Oh, dude. Oh, it's the non-hollow. Right, right. What am I saying? I don't have the hollow. Still really nice. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna send this off. Non-hollow Skyridge Umbreon. Super nice. Um, it's probably a 9, and I should be happy with that. It does have like a little white dot corner. Or is this one? This corner, maybe? Probably a 9 though. Honestly, the front centering is maybe a little off too, actually. But it looks like I don't see why they wouldn't give me a 9 on this unless there's some kind of scratch or indention that I don't see that they find. But yeah, that would be cool because I'm probably not gonna get the hollow. And I love the hollow, but that will do. Oh, dude, the non-hollow Gengar too, bro. This is gonna be a good one. And the art is almost better, bro. The art is almost better because you can actually see more of what's in the picture frame. You just got his ruins. totally different hue of color for Gengar too. Like, yeah, the non-hollow definitely hits different, and the non-hollow also is kind of slightly off center. Yeah, this is gonna be like PSA 8 probably. PSA 8 quality probably. Bro, this Suicune from fucking Secret Wonders. This thing's probably a 7, but it's sick. So sick. Secret Wonders, very nice. That's a fun one. Um, oh, bro, this Gardevoir is so fucking nice. From Ruby, EX Ruby Sapphire, bro, this Gardevoir is insane. That's so nice. It's minty too. It's really minty. Probably an 8 though. Oh? No, this one could be a 9 for sure. I don't think not a 10. So tough to get vintage 10. The centering, yeah, no, the front centering could be better too. Yeah, it's a 9. It's yeah, I should be happy to get a 9 on that. This Aggron is cheap. EX Ruby Sapphire, this Aggron's sick. Very cool. What's up, Cam? Nigo, what's up? Elite. This stream is perfect timing when my baby wakes up in the middle of the night. I'm sure mine will wake up at some point. Casey, how we doing? Joey, how we doing? Uh, am for profit. I am from North Carolina. Um, frequency. Oh boy, grown man playing with worthless pieces of cardboard. It's so funny, bro. I have piece in still. Wow. Yeah, I'm probably talking really loud. It's so funny how ignorant people can be. It's like so great. Like they're either trolling you because like you have to live under a rock to not understand how valuable this stuff is at this point. And like, yes, I'm still a grown man playing with trading cards and I'm loving it. I'm fucking loving it. But it's like in today's world, it's like, are you living under a rock? Have you not heard? Like, is the news not gotten out? Is your grandma not sitting on sealed product? Like, come on. Anyways, bro, get with the times. Got like I literally just like I just laugh at people that don't get Pokemon. I'm just like, bro, get with the times, bro. Where, like, how are you living? And you're not collecting. Come on, what are you doing? President, how we doing? This Blaziken is up next, guys. I can't wait to get this guy graded. So sick, bro. I think this Blaziken is so underrated. So good. Such a sick Blaziken. And I'll be lucky if this gets an 8. Probably get a 7. I don't care. It's just a sick Blaziken. And honestly, I want to see what my binder cards, like these are my best binder cards, right? I don't have anything better than these. And it really cleaned out a lot of my binders of the good stuff. But like, let's see how I did. Because a lot of these were the cheapest copies you could get. So I didn't exactly go for quality. But my cost in a lot of these is very insignificant. But Pokemon cost money, so they're not useless. Houndoom is sick. Love the OG Neo Rev Houndoom, but I say Quaplus one I like the most because it's Lion King. Like when Simba gets in trouble, dude, feeling that. Absolutely exactly what I thought about. Exactly what I thought about. Blood Sauce, Ryan, you arrive home after work to find that your wife has bought a new dog. However, she's asked you to name the dog. Last thing you ate. What would it be? Little chicken nugget. Like dead ass. It would be like a little chicken nugget. Dude, we had some amazing nuggets that we got from Sam's. They're organic. I'm going to start selling them in the bar. Bro, best fucking chicken nuggets I've had in my life, bro. The organic nuggets at Sam's Club. Bro, they are fucking like Chick-fil-A nuggets. They're so good. Probably better for you too. Bro, straight chicken breast, no antibiotics, no hormones. Bro, best chicken nuggets I've ever had in my goddamn life. And I had like fucking 20 of them before I went to work. So yeah, that was the last thing I ate. It sustained me my entire shift. That was a good one. Magic, congrats on the Dr. Eggman Charizard. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
What food do you guys sell at the bar? We sell organic nuggets now. We sell just the Ore-Ida crinkle cut fries. We season the fuck out of them bitches. And do big ass baskets. Corn dogs, can't go wrong with the corn dog. Nachos, can't go wrong with nachos. They're literally just chips. Slap that bitch with fucking hella nacho cheese, salt base, some jalapenos on there. Boom, there's your fucking perfect nacho right there, bro. We don't do much, but we are consistent, right? And they have me behind the bar. So a lot of our success is definitely due to me. So we finally made it, guys. We finally fucking made it. We literally made it. I got a renter. I got a new cash flow now. Work is just picking up, picking up, picking up. Like YouTube, the streaming, like, dude, I'm so burnt out and I love it. Fucking love it. Goat man, how we doing? I literally just ate chicken nuggets 5 minutes ago. That's because chicken nuggets are the most goated food group. It's its own like food group. Come on, amazing. Kelvin, how we doing, bro? I fuck with corn dogs. I know you fuck with corn dogs. I bet you do. Um, I knew that shit was coming. I didn't even read that, but I should have fucking known that shit was coming. Yeah, nasty. Yeah, nasty. Okay, shut the fuck up. We got Sceptile. Bro, is this not the sickest Sceptile ever? Bro, how sick. So, like, while I would love to have these in PSA 10 too, low key, and who knows, that day may come where I just come across them and I'm like, I have to have that. I imagine that's where the future lies for me. I've done all the big things and I want to just collect all kinds of stuff. But that's why we're just grading these anyways, just so I have copies. Because, yeah, graded my... Dude, I love this Whale Lord. This Ruby Sapphire Whale Lord, this thing is like solid 8. Bro. Such a nice Whale Lord. What do you guys think of this Whale Lord? Is this good? Am I crazy? This thing's sick or what? I don't know. Y'all probably think it's plain, but I fucking love it. Love it. Whale Lord is so sick. Whale Lord is so fucking sick. Am I on the Pokemon shelf behind you? I don't have a Ninetales. We got my daughter's Torchic chilling with us tonight. Yo, bro. Just Chansey EX. I pulled one of these as a kid. This is not that copy, but I pulled one as a kid. I was hype. I was actually really bummed out. I was like, damn, Chansey, are you fucking kidding me? I get Chansey, but Chansey's actually a really dope pull to have. And that copy is like a 5. Wow. Okay, this Flareon from EX Sandstorm. Oh, and I have a reverse. The EX Sandstorm reverse and the regular hollow. Bruh, this is such a good Flareon, bro. I cannot wait to add these to the collection. Cannot wait. I got my Skyridge Flareon in a 7, too. All right, we do the EX Sandstorm Jolteon. Really, really good. Beautiful, beautiful card. We got Shiftry and Plusle left. And then we keep on looking to see what we got. I shouldn't even grade the Shiftry, but I think I'm going to do it. The Plusle's dope. I can't leave the Plusle behind. Just can't do it. What else we got here? Rocco, is now a good time to sell high pop modern cards that have seen a lot of growth. Would like to have some capital. Bro, I mean, I can kind of relate with this because of the Salamence EX. It just keeps going up in price. And it's crazy. There's like no copies on the market. They're literally like, they're all higher price, right? Like mine, right? I set mine to 600 now because I see that they're now moving into the high 4s. So mid to high 4s. So I'm just like, bro, it's kind of tough because while I don't think the card is worth that right now, and I'm like, this is a rational time to just sell all of them. At the same time, I believe in the card so much that I'm like, nah, I can see this card hitting a K. I've been seeing it. It's been very discouraging because the price dumped on that card raw, but the PSA 10 price kind of, it hit like 240, 250, 260, maybe even some copies 220, 230, and it just bounced back like a motherfucker. Like, so 2210, 6600 anyway. So it's kind of hard to call like when is the right time. I believe that PSA is going to make it harder for 10s to slip in there. I really do. And that being said, so far we have 1 in 3 Salamence that get a 10. A little bit less than like 30%, maybe 28%. Or wait, or no, maybe a little more than 33%, like 35, 36% gem rate, something like that. Holofoil on that chance he looks nice. Boy Ninetales, who's your favorite Pokemon? And honestly, God, with how I need to get some crazy Salamence cards, guys. I do love Salamence, but there's something I will say for some modern art cards like the Salamence, it really does, show you that modern can blow you away. And I feel like Salamence EX blew me away. We locked eyes and it was over. I was in love immediately. No, but yeah, Salamence EX is sick. It's hard to call when the top is in, but if you love the card and holding on to it isn't the worst thing in the world. Like I take pride in my 18 PSA 10s. I take fucking pride in that shit. That was retarded what I did. And I probably shouldn't use that word. I'm about to get canceled now. But it was mental. It was mental. It was mentally ill. It was not smart. And I went for it and I believed in it and it kind of worked out. Anyways, I'm still not selling. Brain Rot Clips, you are more invested in sealed or singles. For me, singles all day. Nigo, would you ever go to try after shining PSA 10s or are you going after the 9s? I have the Tyranitar, First Ed Shining 9. I have the Mewtwo First Ed Shining 9. Those are the hardest to justify because they shot up so much. And then, of course, there's a Shining Gary, which is going to hurt. In a 9 or a 10, that card is going to hurt. Even a 9, 4 or 5 grand, it's going to hurt. So, really should have bought the 10 when it was more available. Anyways, that being said, I may or may not be... I'll probably grab a 10 if it comes up for a good price, but I'm going to probably buy 9s as placeholders. Now, the Steelix, the First Ed Shining Steelix, I'm going to try and get a 10. First Ed Shining Kabutops, I might get a 9 on that one, honestly, because it's just really not a priority for me. It's like something I could swap out for a 10 later on. But I don't know. If the 10 was a good deal, I would get it. I'm going to let you guys in on a little something. I've been talking about First Ed Shinings. So whether it's a 9 or a 10, there's most likely something coming down the pipeline or a couple things coming down the pipeline because I'm going to finish the first edition Shinings. Might be 9s and 10s, doesn't matter. I'm going to just have placeholders and do what I can for now. But we're going for that. I have a complete Crystal Aquapos Skyridge set, the subset, the 9 secret rares. And 2 of them are 10s, So it just is what it is, right? And it can change in the future, and you could trade up and you could sell, and you could buy a 10 and then sell your 9 when it's worth the price of the 10 that you bought, right? There's ways to go about this that work really good for like figuring this out so it's sustainable. I think 9s as placeholders is such a good strategy, though. And I don't care what anybody says. You can do more buying the 9s now, and you have a piece of that card still. And 9s are going to get really desirable when the 10s are gone. So it's also a card that could grow rapidly in price, whereas the 10s are a little bit slower. Yeah, that's a good one, man. First Ed Shinings, man. I really wanted to get all those in 10s because I got the Zard in a 10, but I got a stupid good deal on the Charizard. Now, I did lock in a really... Well, we're not going to talk about anything, but there's some crazy stuff coming down the pipeline. I don't want to jinx anything either. Oh, that OJ, man. It's a godsend. Okay. Billy, can you tell a card from Jim that you wish they made? Like Misty's Blastoise, Erica's Dragonite, Koga's Pidgeot. Koga's Billy, my boy. Keep your Lugia. Oh, upside down. Keep your Lugia. Guys, would you keep a Lugia that had an indent in it? if everything else was clean? Tell me. I want to know. Dude, Koga's Pidgeot would have been so sick. Koga's Pidgeot would have been absolutely monstrous. I would have loved that because I really love the Jungle Pidgeot. Um, Erica's Dragonite would have been absolutely insane. Misty's Blastoise is one that really would have made a lot of sense. You have Erica's Venusaur, which I'm so glad they at least made that one. And Blaine's Charizard. It would kind of only seem right that they had the Blastoise in there. So kind of weird. A Misty's Starmie, a hollow Starmie. I'm sorry, like if like a Starmie in gym would have made so much sense. It would have made so much sense. Like and not even just the evolved forms, right? Right, the hollows, the rare evolved forms are what got the hollows, right? But if they would have done like a Staryu hollow, a Misty Staryu, and it was a hollow and it was really fucking good, that would have been so fucking cool. Like, and that's what they did with Gold Stars with the starters, with the Hoenn starters, Trico, Torchic, Mudkip. They made them badass strategic cards that were starter Pokemon that were hollows. I mean, it's not the first of its kind, right? We've had Hollow Pichu before. That's a pre-evolution baby Pokemon that got a sick Hollow, and it's one of the most like iconic cards in Neo, right? So we've had that before, but I just think it would be cool if the pre-evolution Pokemon got more Hollows. That would have been sick. And so like a Misty's Staryu probably would have been the most fitting. Um, Misty's Golduck is pretty damn good, but I think it was maybe almost cooler if it would have been a Misty's Psyduck with like fucking a crazy hollow and him like fucking exploding basically. That could have been really, really intense. Like that would just be such a derpy, funny Grail card to have. And you know there's people that are crazy about Psyduck. So, which they did Psyduck dirty in 151. I gotta say this. I've been holding it in too long. They fucked Psyduck in 151. He's just waddling down like it doesn't even look like art. It just looks like bullshit. Like they could have made such a sick Psyduck, and I'm glad that Destined Rivals at least rose to that occasion with Misty's Psyduck. Right? There's a Psyduck art in Destined Rivals. Right? There's Misty Psyduck and Misty's Lapras. Am I right on that? Like I think they like I don't know. Super basic in 151 looks way cooler. The other art of him recently. Fortress Orion, I'll trade you a pristine 10 Burger Chew for one Salamence. Dude, we could think on that for sure. In like 2 months when I get my cards back from CGC. Rocco, I think my next chase might be Call of Legends. Dude, yeah. Those are sick. Dude, the Call of Legends Shinings are like there's a lot of people I think that actually believe that those are kind of because they are shining cards and the pops aren't like crazy on them. There's actually there's a good argument for those. There's a pretty good argument, and some of them are amazing, right? The Ray is amazing, the Mew is amazing, right? The Lugia is amazing, and I've had the Lugia before, so I've seen them in person. They're very nice cards. Those are I really like those. I'm glad you're reminding me. That's like some mid-era shit that like hits different. Those hit different, and again, shining Pokemon, right? It's never not going to be hot, especially in 10. Brain Rot, how do you think Destined Rivals Booster Box will do long term? Destined Rivals Booster Box is going to go crazy. I'm hoping they print more of it. The hobby needs more of it desperately. Getting a Dark Venusaur would have been so dope. Dark Venusaur would have been cool. Dark Venusaur would have been cool for Rocket. Also, that reminds me, I got to go after Rocket's Dragonite, Rocket's Charizard, or Dark Charizard, I should say. Dude, so sick. The Dark Charizard, I definitely have left that one out for too long, and it's kind of it's not right. It's not right. Also, Stormfront Charizard. I really like the Stormfront Charizard. I've always really liked it. It's always been a card that I really want to have in my collection. I've just never gotten. I almost bought one raw. I wish I had, just to have one in the collection graded myself. Artistic Oasis, powerful content. Appreciate you. Is there a Pokemon that you really want to have an SIR? Personally, I would love to see a Deoxys SIR in space. We've had a lot of Deoxys artworks and alt arts. I love Deoxys personally, But for me, I would like to see a Groudon SIR. We've had an IR rare of Groudon and Paradox Rift. That's still not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a Salamence style art. Honestly, the artist that did the Salamence, I should fucking know his name by heart because he absolutely murdered. He murdered this card. He murdered this card. This is art. This is fucking art right here. And that's the thing about Pokemon that I don't think we talk about enough, that this is art. I'm being way too loud. Now, who illustrated it? Nagano. Yes, I know this. I know this. Tsuyoshi Nagano. Even has a badass name. Tsuyoshi Nagano. Dude, that's so fucking sick. Tsuyoshi Nagano. Tsuyoshi. It literally sounds like sushi. Tsuyoshi Nagano. Bro, I gotta know his name by heart. One of my favorite cards of Scarlet Violet. And I should continue buying them raw and grading them because I literally don't even want to sell a single copy that I have. It's like mental that I want to keep them, but I do. They're sick. Okay. A Pokemon that I would want an SIR, definitely, we're going to go back to Groudon. I just think Groudon is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and I don't think I've had a chance to really appreciate him. I would have loved to get a PSA 10 Gold Star Groudon. That would have been insane, but it's also not my favorite Groudon art. I really like the Emerald Groudon, but again, there just hasn't been a Groudon art other than the Dark. Now, I will say the Dark Explorers Groudon, I love that Groudon. Love it. But it's technically not an alt. It's a full art. So if we're talking all-time full arts, you guys already know I've said it a million times. Dark Explorers Groudon, Dragons Exalted Rayquaza, and then there's a Kyogre full art. I'm not sure if that's also in Dark Explorers. I would guess it is because it's Groudon and Kyogre, but Dragons Exalted had Rayquaza separately, so it's probably another set that I'm failing to mention. But there are older full arts that I'm obsessed with. That Dragons Exalted Ray, Dark Explorers Groudon. I feel like it goes with that one and the Kyogre full art. So damn good. But anyways, yeah, a Groudon SIR, like an official Groudon SIR that kicks ass, that has him full body in front of you, like swiping down or something, that would be sick. That would be really sick. We've had plenty of Charizard. I think we can actually cool off on Charizard, but we know that's not going to happen. And I will say the Brilliant Stars Charizard still takes the cake for me. Brilliant Stars Charizard for sure. The 151 Zard is a little bit lackluster, honestly. Very cool. You know, I kept my 9 still, but kind of lackluster. So Zard we're good on. Groudon we like. Rayquaza. Let's talk about Rayquaza, okay? Because we had Rayquaza VMAX and Rayquaza V. Are we gonna get another Rayquaza anytime soon? I know I'm not reading the other chat, but this is a big one, right? Did we really get a good Rayquaza artwork? Did we actually get a good art? In my opinion, we got fucked with Zinnia being in the card with the V. I have a strong opinion on that I feel like that card was nearly ruined. It could have had so much higher potential without her being in there. Just the Rayquaza flying in the air could have had so much game-changing potential. For me personally, I do have it in a 10. I have the Rayquaza VMAX in a 10. We graded those. But if they could have a really good Rayquaza kind of maybe flying in the middle of the air, staring at you, maybe even one with an angle making an attack and it's an SIR, like, I think I am very picky with the kind of art that I appreciate the most. And it's definitely battle stance, aggressive, full body artwork. Like, I want to see the whole Pokemon in there. Really, we haven't gotten a Gyarados one, which is kind of wild. We haven't gotten an illustration rare Gyarados other than the Magikarp from Paldea Evolved, and he's kind of in there. We have not had a Gyarados art that was mind-blowing. And they could do something insane at any point in time and pay homage to the Shining Gyarados with the guy in the boat. There's so many Pokemon that we have failed right now. Even Blastoise and Venusaur, right? 151 arts were good. That Blastoise was good and the Venusaur was great. I love it. I love the vibrant colors on that Venusaur. Could we get something a little bit more action-packed maybe the Venusaur's perspective fighting the Charizard in a later era. That would be really cool. And I think we have that in Japanese actually. Um, and then the Blastoise, maybe I don't know, something a little bit more fun with the Blastoise. Like he's full bodied sitting with a waterfall, next to him, and there's a Squirtle down below, right? I don't know, like a family, Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise, and they're all just hanging out, you know? Kind of like a dad and his kids, right? I think there's so many things they could tap into in Pokemon that they haven't been right now. They're trying to think outside the box, do these different artworks, but I think it's a cultural thing too. Is the people designing cards, we are all different culturally, and I think that it makes it hard to appreciate some of the art styles. For me personally, I think that's maybe what. Anyway, I'll shut up about this because we need to move forward. Surge's Electabuzz would be sick. Abel, what's up, G? Deoxys in Crown Zenith is wild in itself. Cards of other Pokemon with Psyduck in it. W quote, Goatman, you could bring first edition Lugia to a card show and find someone that has another PSA 9 and trade it straight across with a small fee. Bro, people don't even want to do that. Some vendors don't even want cash on top. I tried doing that with my Gold Star Pikachu, and the guy wouldn't take $400 on top of my Gold Star Pikachu for a new cert Gold Star Pikachu that looked like flawless. I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed, bro, because I want to replace my Pikachu at some point, and I just keep putting it off because I'm like, it's not that bad. You got in it really low, but it's like, if I sell it really high, it doesn't matter. I got in it low. I just get another copy, and I might even pocket some cash. But hard to time that. The next copy could be even more than what I sell for. So it's always risky selling higher end stuff these days. Misty's Lappers from Jim would have been dude. Misty's Lappers would have been so fire. I feel like the fact that I feel like yeah, the fact that they have Koga's Pidgey and Pidgeotto in there kind of screwed us over. Rocco, appreciate you. Michael, I got a Rockets Dragonite Hollow, first edition with the tail swirl. I'm sending it off to get graded. Nice. Nego, nah, I'm looking for Mega Ray, Shiny Full Art, SIR. Mega Ray is going to be cool too. I'm not as big a fan, but I'm sure they'll knock it out. Rocco, imagine a Primal Groudon and Kyogre SIR. Ooh. Yeah, so dude, just not even the primals. Honestly, dude, just having those two, or dude, all three of them, dude. Rayquaza, Groudon, Kyogre, a card that literally has all three of their names potentially, or just with one of their names, right? But they're in a battle, all three of them in the card. That would be cool. A Rayquaza card with them kind of in the background or something, or down below. That would be kind of interesting. Yep, I had the Primal Clash cards. I had those. Brain Rot, I need that card from Journey right now. Marcus Tate, hey, you got the special delivery Bidoof. I do not. I am 30, going on 31 soon. Ghost, Rayquaza sucks, Groudon, okay. Mega Rayquaza fighting Deoxys in space, that would be insane. Elite Mega Ray is coming, we know Mega Ray is coming. Scorch Alt Art, best slept on art from Sword and Shield. Michael Upton, Gyarados, SI would be sick. Frank, sup. You've been on the roll with the videos and lives, bro. Appreciate it. Fugitive, Degenerate Gambling. That's what we love, though. Gary is super underwhelming. 151 Zapdos is amazing. Dude, a Komiya Gyarados would be fucking mind-blowing, bro. Oh, man, dude. He can just do anything, and it's great. I think the Komiya art is so outside the box. I love it. It redefines what art is considered, and like seeing that in the Pokemon space is really cool. Paldean Faith Zard is not. I don't like him. I know people in this Discord and this chat. I'm sure people love him. Squirtle Squad IR rare. Exactly, dude. Dude, with the sunglasses, that would be sick, bro. How crazy would that be? blasting a fire with Squirtle Squad. Crazy how no pseudo legendaries got SIRs except Salamence and Dragapult. No T-Tar, no Dragonite, no Metagross. Dude, it honestly is wild. But we did have Dragonite alt art in Evolving Skies that is very solid. Um, on top of that, we did have a Tyranitar illustration rare, but I think the illustration rare from Paldea Evolved, regardless of pop, looks like dog shit. I personally think that the Tyranitar from Paldea Evolved looks like dog shit. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I think it's cool. The idea is cool. It's fun. Price is crazy for what it is. I have no idea what I would want for Pika. Chubby Pikachu is better than anyone. Dude, Chubby Pikachu is always the best. Dude, I love base set Pikachu. I have a base set unlimited 10 that I graded myself. I'm so fucking proud of that card. Fortress, I got 2 Hoopa. The Livid Lion, I really want Kyogre IR to match Groudon. Have it under the water coming up. That would be hard. That would be hard. That's good. It's actually crazy there's no Kyogre and Groudon fighting. It's probably why Double Crisis ones are so insanely expensive. All right, let's see what we got left. Showing some more cards. Okay, we got the EX Dragon Flygon. Crucial. Great artwork. Great artwork. Torkoal, absolutely beautiful. This Torkoal is so freaking sick. I love Torkoal. I don't know about y'all, but Torkoal is fucking sick. We got this really cool Charmeleon. Very nice. Very crispy. This Komiya, I believe it's Komiya. It should be Komiya. No, Kusajima. Dude, he fucking kills it. It's I guess it's not as trippy as Komiya, but Kusajima kills it on this Heracross. I've got the Neogen Heracross that I graded unlimited. We'll grade that one. That'll be cool. I've got the Paldea Evolved Heracross in a 10. I'm really proud of that one. Definitely think that card's underrated. Honestly, that's a nice one. Umbreon's sick. Umbreon's sick for sure. I need the Gold Star Umbreon so bad. Rocco, peace. You're gonna try and get everything coming for the 30th anniversary. I don't know. We'll see. Ryan out here grading non-mint condition card. Man loves burning money. How many 9 or 10 of any of these you think? Honestly, probably like 20% 9s on them, honestly, and the rest are probably gonna like mid lower grades. I don't know. I could definitely just get to a point where I'm like, I'm just gonna list a lot of these. They're clean, but this Crobat from Legends Awakened. This thing this thing looks like a solid 9. It has a swirl. This one's actually sick. But like some of these are really nice. I mean, yeah, they're not perfect, but they're also cards that have been sold to me cheap and sat in my binder. So like they're not usually going to be perfect. This one has one white speck on the top that's obvious. It looks like they would easily just give me a 9 on the Crobat. The centering is good too. Tons of stuff like that that's going to look good. This Metagross is so nice. I love this Metagross. And it has a swirl, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it does. Has a swirl. Metagross is so sick. Love that. Oh, and we have a Salamence here. Yeah. EX Dragon Salamence. I love this one. This is such a cool card. Very clean too. Looks like this one could be a 9 or an 8. I'd take an 8. This Nido Queen is so sick. Fire Red Leaf Green. Nido Queen. So nice. Love it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Throw that lot in. You'll get like 700 for returning. I could definitely just fucking add this all to my eBay too and just say, you know what, don't grade it. Let other people take the risk. But just put them all up. Have an insane inventory. This could be the beginning of my inventory is tearing apart my vintage binders. And like, Yeah, that's a sad thing, but it's also like I've already started doing it, and maybe I should trim this grading pile way, way, way down to just like basically my favorite Pokemon ever, and then everything else will get graded. But I just think they all have potential, and I forgot about these. A lot of them. This Execute from Fire Red Leaf Green. This Execute Reverse. This thing is sick. So sick. This was my Chansey that I pulled myself from base set, and it got rejected as altered. We're sending this back for sure because that thing is pack fresh. Oh my god, this Team Rocket returns a Zoomerl with a fucking swirl, bro. This is bad. This is like a 6. I don't know if I should send this, but it's so cool. I love this card. So nice. And either way, these are kind of nice to have out of the binder too, just as like a nice fucking stack of vintage bangers. Bro, and I have the Meryl to go with him. Is the Meryl any better? I feel like the Meryl is definitely better, and that's why I want to send him. But yeah, the Meryl's way better. Meryl's like a 7 or an 8. So nice, though. This Jigglypuff is sick. This Jigglypuff is so sick. Like, some of these I'm just... Oh, this one's minty, bro. This one's super minty. That's so nice. I could sell them all. I could. It would feel like I'm a sellout, but I got these when they were way cheaper. There's definitely a huge market for raw cards like this. This Growlithe is nice, but these would be so cool to have graded too. I don't know. I mean, it's nice to just have the card, but it's nice in a slab. And it's not like I'm going to go out buying all these in PSA 10, right? So getting whatever grade is kind of like, do with Fire Red, Leaf Green, Clefairy Reverse. Now, something like this, I might want to rethink something like this Clefairy, right? Clefairy probably doesn't go for like anything. It's probably like losing money grading, you know. And I'll think about that. I'll think about it. I'll sift through these. I'll look at each's market price, and like probably if any of these have a premium like raw versus PSA 5, I'm gonna grade them. I'm gonna grade them because it'd just be cool to grade them. Or, you know, I don't know. I'm going to look at the values, though, because there's no point in grading if I can't build any value on some of them, right? We want the cool ones, right? But, like, it's also just grade what you like. This Mischievous Reverse is pretty nice. I feel like this could be worth a pretty penny, but I might be wrong on that, right? I got to look up, you know, what's a PSA 8 going for compared to a raw copy. My favorite Pokemon card is probably Gold Star Rayquaza. It's really between that and first edition base Charizard, but I think Gold Star Rayquaza is the one, truly. I really like Gold Star Pikachu too. Dude, Gold Star Pikachu is up there with Rayquaza in my opinion, but I don't talk about it as much because I'm not proud of the copy that I have. Fire Red Leaf Green Beedrill is sick. Dude, $7. It's fire. It's fire. Bro, this Team Rocket Returns Togepi. Bro, like, and everything in Team Rocket Returns is worth grading. It does not matter the grade. This Team Rocket Returns. This Togepi is so sick, y'all. Togepi is so nice. Definitely. This Dark Dragonair to go with my Dark Dragonite. Bro. If I can get it to even pop off there. Wakey, wakey. Bakey, bakey. Horsey. All right, so have we decided, are we keeping the Neogenesis Lugia? Are we going to keep that? This Horsey EX Team Rocket Returns, bro, so nice. That art is so good, bro. So good. This EX Deoxys Barboach that is in mint condition, bro. This thing is so fucking crispy. I'm like, this actually, this one, definitely getting like a 9. Like, for sure, like a strong 9. I think. No, maybe an 8. It's a little bit too much whitening on that corner. Yeah, I'll probably have to reassess. This Slackoth is so cute. But should I grade? Oh, the Slackoth is a 9. This guy is a 9. Like, this guy I would probably grade because it's definitely a 9. And it's so fucking cute. Dude, this Houndour, this Team Rocket Returns Houndour, bro. This is sick. So nice. So nice. This Dark Raticate with a swirl. Reverse with a swirl. Sick. Team Rocket Returns Reverse Magikarp, bro. This thing is... Look at this. So nice. Back's probably cooked. Yeah, back's a little cooked. But so dope. This Larvitar, bro. This Larvitar is so nice. Is it clean? Yeah, it's like 8, 7. This Grimer, why am I grading this? See, this shouldn't be in there, right? I should probably take this Grimer out, but I think he's so goofy looking. He's so goofy looking that I'm like, bro, grade it. This Ladybug is sick. This Ladybug reverse, sick. Yeah, maybe these would be better to just sell raw. My cost basis is so low on a lot of these. Rattata. To go with the Raticate, bro. Buy Distant Rivals Mewtwo PSA 10 now. HB, how much for Charizard, bro? Luis, what's your most expensive card you have pulled? Most expensive card I have pulled myself is probably these recent base set pack cards, right? So we pulled Raichu, Gyarados, a Chansey that I'm sending in the submission, Ninetales, a Venusaur. Bro, I need to hit a 10 so badly on that. I probably won't hit a single 10. Not with that attitude. This is such a sick pile. EX Dragon Absol. Very nice. This Crawdont, this fucking Crawdont that has a swirl. It's so sick. These guys aren't worth anything. I just like Crawdont, honestly. We got another Crawdont right here. Probably should just sell that. Regigigas is sick. The Stormfront Regigigas. Sympoleon from Stormfront. He's cool. This Metagross Reverse, which is a very nice EX Deoxys card. Win, were these in your binder? Yeah, these were all in my binder. Bro wants a PSA 4 Grimer. That's the Grimace Grimer. Right? There's something cool about it. I don't know what it is. Stormfront Sceptile. It's kind of interesting. Oh, we got a level X. I like these a lot recently. These level X's are cool. Another Gardevoir card. Ampharos. We got a really nice Groudon. I love this Groudon from Emerald. Get this Groudon from Emerald. This Raichu from Stormfront. Good old Stormfront Raichu. Sick. Ooh, this nice EX Deoxys Staryu. That's so cool. Emerald Kyogre. Emerald Reverse Blaziken. Another Blaziken. I forget what set this is from. Sceptile. We got a Swampert. And a Stormfront Charmeleon. And an Arcanine from, I forget what set that is. Stormfront Charmeleon. We gotta send the Stormfront Charmeleon, bro. Thing is sick. Yeah, I have the Deoxys VMAX. I love it. Love it, love it. Yo, Monkey, yo, what's good? What good? Blimey, what time is it? It's 7:40 here in the UK. The last knee bender, how much for the Ampharos? I don't even know. I don't even know the value of any of these, bro. I haven't looked at the market on a single one of these. I'm just like picking stuff that I want to get graded. Bro, this is sick, dude. Unseen Forces Hound, bro. This is one of the best Houndoom arts right here. Unseen Forces Houndoom. So nice. This Ampharos is sick. Bro, I love Ampharos. So dope. Yan Mega Unseen Forces stamp. It's pretty clean. Unseen Forces Mareep stamp. Pretty clean. Vaporeon Delta Speed. Bro, I forgot about this card. Yeah, and my Espeon got a 7. And this is about the same condition as my Espeon, bro. Vaporeon, Delta Species, bro, reverse. This is a good card to grade. I don't care what anybody says in whatever grade. This is it. Like, this is one of those cards that you would pick out to send regardless. Fucking such a nice card. This Dratini from Delta Species is so sick. So fucking sick. This Kakuna from Fire Leaf Green is fucking minty. This one's super minty. This is like one that you would send just because it is that clean. But probably should sell that raw. Mewtwo. We got a Mewtwo right here. Forget what set this is. 2009-ish, 2010, 2009. Jirachi. And it looks like I've decided there are a couple other potential 10s in my raw stack. So we have a Salamence right here. I'm sending that to see if that gets a 10. We're sending this one to see if this one could get a 10. We're going to send this one. I forgot these were even in there, but I've taken them off eBay, clearly. This one, we're going to see if it can get a 10. This one, we're going to see if it can get a 10. Should have just sent these with the original batch. This one, we're going to see if we can get a 10. So yeah, if we even get like 1 or 2 10s out of those, it would still be worth it. We get this in a 10. Okay, we got a Dragonite coming up. Yeah, this would be a crazy submission. I definitely should trim some of the fat. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the Ampharos is worth, bro. I don't know what these are worth off the top of my head. If you just post all of these hollows a whole lot, you might even get a premium. Bro, there's no way to post them all in a lot. There's no way to do that. Like, to do that and, like, properly assess value, I mean, maybe you could tack a video to a listing, but you would just do different lots, and you would just compile all of it together. But yeah, we have a lot of value in cards together. I mean, if you took this to a show, this is a vendor's dream. They're all like perfectly sleeved, ready to grade. Dude, this Sceptile is really sick. Oh, and then we have a One Piece promo that I was going to keep as my first One Piece card. I was going to send this to get graded, the Shanks. So it's really clean. So I think this should get a 10. And I just think it's a sick card. Honestly, of like all the One Piece cards I've seen, this Shanks, like this fucking captain with the sword at the end, bro, this is goated. I really like this promo, so we're gonna get that graded. This first edition, this full art Alakazam, I was gonna get this graded because 151's really hot, and this one's, the back is stupid clean, and the front centering, I don't know. The front centering to me looked perfect. It just seemed like it was an easy full art play because it's such a cheap card to do something with it. And I've scoured my 151 binders, and I was like, this is like not worth anything, but I believe this is a 10. I believe this is a slam dunk 10. This Espeon from Neo Discovery, so good. Such a good card. Crown Zenith is pretty good. I don't know, though. Diana and Aspen and Asher now. We have Asher as well. Everyone is doing amazing, except not really. Everyone's sick right now, which I feel bad for them because I've gotten better than everybody else. We have a dark Gyarados here. We're going to grade this. I like that one. Dark, we have a dark for alligator that's a little bit, no, it's not bad. It's dark for alligator is not bad, honestly. We wanted to get this graded. Another Ampharos. We got hella Ampharos in here. And then an Expedition Alakazam. This Alakazam is really, really good. So I have a lot of, dude, and I have way more vintage than that too. There's still, those binders are still full of cards. So I really did put in some work, I guess, behind the scenes with this binder. More work than I remember, actually. Dude, and another Ampharos. Dude, I just can't wait to get all these Ampharos back someday. Dude, this fucking Expedition Ampharos, bro, this is such a beautiful card. Such a beautiful card. Love that. We're near the end, actually, guys, so then I can put all these away. Legend Maker stamped Growlithe. This thing is minty. Super minty. Definitely a PSA 9. As long as the front's not too scratched up. Yeah, I can see why I picked that one out. Yeah, I can see why I picked a lot of these out. Some of them, not so much. They just thought they were goofy, but I never played Zelda, so I don't know. Butterfree Expedition, so freaking nice. So yes, this is a goated Butterfree card. This is an amazing Butterfree. I would love to have that in a 10. This Gardevoir from Secret Wonders with an epic swirl. Such a good swirl placement for that card. Secret Wonders Raikou. Secret Wonders Salamence. He's goofy looking. Secret Wonders Mewtwo with swirl. And that Mewtwo is probably a 5. Flygon. I like this set so much. I love how I'm just picked out all the Secret Wonders, basically. Entei. Got this Blastoise. He's sick. Another Ampharos. This card has crazy Hollow Bleed. Absolutely insane Hollow Bleed on this one. This Tyranitar is really nice. Has a swirl by his head. Hold on, Phantom's Raichu. This one's dope. My 10 favorite first edition cards. That's way too hard. But I would say Neo Genesis Lugia is up there. Shining Zard. Blaine Zard. Base set Zard. First ed base set Zard. I feel like I kind of want to say first ed base set Raichu, though. I really like that Raichu. First ed. Sabrina's Gengar. First ed Sabrina's Gengar. It's probably up there. First ed Shining Mewtwo and first ed Shining Mewtwo probably is up there. I want to say Shining Gary, but I feel like that's just hype. I feel like it's just hype. Like Shining Gary is nice, but is it the price what it's worth right now? Nice. I don't know. I haven't held one in person in a long time. I mean, I just held one at CollectCon, but I didn't even really remember it that well. I think I felt underwhelmed when I held it in person. I don't know. I can't give you guys all the sauce either. I'm like, oh, do I really want to say like my favorite cards? Like, it's giving the sauce away. Like, I still don't even have some of them. The light Pokemon and Neo Destiny are good. The Shinings are good. Team Rocket is good too, honestly. I want to get First Ed Dark Charizard. First Ed Dark Blastoise. First Ed Dark Dragonite. Dingus. Jose, bro, I feel that. Never sell again. What would your high level cost grail be? Like the Uni, Magikarp, or Kanga family? The Gold Star Rayquaza and a PSA 10. I've said this. It's always going to be my answer. Got this awesome Aggron. When are we going to get a sick Aggron SIR? It'd be so badass. Make Aggron great again. We get this Raichu from Fire Red Leaf Green. Maybe a little underwhelming to some, but I still like it. This Fur Alligator is really nice. What's that guy from? We got, this is a really nice Aggron. This Aggron is sick. Latias from Hold On Phantoms. This is a nice one. Dark Typhlosion. He's pretty sick, honestly. Dark Typhlosion is super underrated. Dude, this art is insane. In theory, honestly, Dark Typhlosion is way nicer than T17. It's actually way nicer. Like artwork wise, the Dark Typhlosion actually should be probably one of my next focuses. Because this card is fucking sick, dude. Like, bro, that shit is badass. The holo doesn't show well on it, but bro, this card's fucking sick. Deserves more love. Dark Dolphin. Got a Dark Dolphin in there. That would be sick. PSA 10 first ed. That'd be sick. Let's see. Yeah, I need to figure out what I'm doing with that grading pile, though. I need to figure out what the fuck I'm doing with that grading pile, because there's a lot of stuff there, but it's getting kind of crazy. I'm probably going to trim it down. I'm probably going to trim out a lot of reverses, even if I want to grade them. Empire, I'm about to buy Shadowless Charizard PSA 8 for a Burning Shadows and 900 cash. Said he'll get back to me. Good luck with that, bro. I do not own a Gengar VMAX in a 10, but I own the Gengar GX and Mimikyu in a 10. I also have the Trainer Gallery Gengar from Lost Origin in a 10. And of course, I have the Skyridge Gengar in a 10. Orion, what do you think of Skunk Tank from Silver Tempest? The Skunk Tank is nice. Undervalued, but honestly, for good reason, it's Skunk Tank. It's a nice card, but like other than being a unique art, still it's Skunk Tank. You have to really like that's only gonna appeal to a certain audience, you know? Bro. So can you guys answer me? Do you think I should keep this Lugia? Should I keep the Lugia even though it has an indent? Should I keep it? I feel like that just doesn't make sense to keep something that you're not 100% happy with. But some people are saying, like, I would rather have a card that has an indent than surface scratches. Or rather have a card that has an indent than back corner wear. Keep it. I don't know. I think there's plenty of cards worth keeping in under a 10, right? This Lugia in a 10 would be $250,000. It'd be 130 grand. That's nuts. That's nuts. Sell if you can get a PSA 10 to replace it, to be honest. Bro, what? Bro, that's 130K. How could I ever get a PSA 10? Plus, these things, apparently the PSA 10s still have issues because it's Neo Genesis. So it's like, it's better for Neo to get a 9 in most cases. Like, a lot of 10s apparently aren't even deserved in Neo Genesis. Pristine sold for 50K a couple weeks ago. I think cross-grading seems a lot easier than it actually is. And I don't think it would get a pristine. Do you think you'll ever fall in love with collecting sealed again? At the pace things are growing now, there's no leftover money to dabble in sealed. I'm going all in on cards I like. And when that ends, which seems like it'll never be ending at this point because I've neglected it for such a long time, when I'm finally like satisfied, at that point I might switch over and start dabbling and buying sealed stuff again. But honestly, it's the price point makes more sense for me to buy the cards. Sealed investing is getting so expensive. Instead of buying 3 cases of the newest set, if you can even get MSRP, right? Instead of doing that, spending 3K on a Grail card in PSA 10, right? Or 3K on a Grail card in PSA 9, that's also going to double in value in the same time frame because it's rare. I don't know. That's a little bit more exciting to me. It's hard to get excited, you know, to fall in love with it. When I fell in love with it, there was such a great value proposition of like of below MSRP, like being 100, 120, 150, 180, like we're in a whole different ball game, guys. And it's not like it's like times have changed. It's like, no, it's been a year. It's been a year and everything has changed. I still think you can make money doing it, but you can make money doing anything in this hobby, really. Um, do your kids CGC will pristine PSA 9s often? No way. Do your kids miss the old home? No, not really. Aspen doesn't really. She has so much more room to play and run around here. I think if you sell and just focus on getting a 10 Lugia as your only collecting goal right now, it'll work. Oh, dude, no way. Ryan, do you still have the BMW? I have 3. I have 3 still. I think it's gonna be so hard to pull off getting his card at a higher grade. Like, good luck. Oh, but I do have something special. I do have something special. Since we're here. Do have something special. We've got the briefcase right here. We got the briefcase. I never break the briefcase out. I really don't often. But we got some nice stuff in here. One of my favorites recently. Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh, here we go. Bruh. Looks so good together. Bruh, Grails. They look so good, bro. It's so much more fun to buy the like nice cards. So much more fun. Bro, Skyridge Gengar, bro. Skyridge Gengar PSA 10, bro. Come on. What amount of sealed product would be cooler than this? Really? A wall of sealed product or one absolutely crazy card? Get my face out of it. So beautiful. Sheesh. Oh, man. Graded guards, yeah. Oh my god, dude. It's been a minute. It shouldn't have been a minute, but I've been neglecting it. I haven't taken a look at it in a minute. Oh, bro. Sheesh. Crazy. This card goes absolutely crazy. Like, honestly, like, bruh. So nice, bro. Bruh. Bro, the fucking Gold Star Zard, bro. So So nice. Bro. Wait. We got Torchic in the background, bro. Bro. Wait, that doesn't even work. Hold up. I gotta do it like this. Bro. Except this still doesn't work. Bro, these are nuts. So we'll give Torchic some love. We got Torchic in the background. So clean. So crispy. Torchic is nice. Trico's okay. The hollow's kind of dark on the Trico. You don't see much of the hollow on the Trico. And there's a swirl. It's really hard to see. The Mudkip's probably my favorite of the trio, honestly. Mudkip is sick, and this one has a dope swirl. Little poopy water swirl. Jet propulsion swirl. So nice. Bro, freaking bangers. Dude, these are sick together. Give Kyogre a little bit of love. Got that crazy swirl right there. Metagross is okay. He's okay. He's also got a swirl. Let's see. You got the evolutions. The Flareon is the worst, I think. The Jolteon might be the best, actually. Jolteon has this crazy nice swirl. I don't think I'm going to get the swirl to pop up, but... Oh, there it is. Jolteon's sick. And I'm only missing the Umbreon, but at least I got the Espeon at a good time. This was $3,700. That was insane to buy this for $3,700 at the time. Insane. And we got the Reggies and so forth. Let's look at, we got, ooh, almost dropped that. Bro, we got 3 Shinings. I got the Zard and a 10. The other ones are 9s. Bro. These are sick together. These 3 go hard. And these are in 9s. Zard's in a 10. These are really, really clean 9s. Very happy with them. And like in vintage, like just get what you can get, you know. Might not be 10s, but 9s can be just as good. This Aquapolis Tyranitar, guys, is insane. Insane. Dot, you're a grown-ass man playing with Pokemon cards. Bro, my Pokemon cards are worth $500,000, 600 grand, 700 grand. Bro, get with the times, bro. What are you, sleeping under a rock? All right. We got Aquapolis Tyranitar. Look at bro. Look at this, bro. So nice. Such a beautiful artwork. Very Godzilla, King Kong-esque. Like literally, this is such a clean 9 too. Freshly graded 9. I want this so bad in a 10. And I've been like on the fence all week about pulling the trigger. all week. All week I've been like, bro, are you gonna buy the 10 or what? Um, let's see, bro. Well, we got some other bangers. We got some other bangers here. We got the Hold On Phantoms trio. Making Hold On Phantoms one of the best sets of all time. Hold On Phantoms, Gold Stars. Literally, you could get any of these and it would be an absolute banger night, right? Getting any of these would be crazy. Pikachu is like one of my favorite of all times too. My Gold Star Pikachu has some like indents at the top edge. It like pisses me off, but I'm waiting till I can trade it eventually. My Mewtwo's nice. Gyarados is nice. Those are good. You got the other EX Deoxys to go with the Rayquaza. Super nice. You know, the Latias needs its own screen time. It's actually insane. Super nice. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this one for a minute. Bro, the Gold Star Mew. It's so clean. Gold Star Alakazam is actually amazing. Gold Star Alakazam is actually a straight heater. Straight heater. And then you have the cheapest Gold Stars of them all. At $330 a pop. Then I sold those for more and rolled it into slightly more expensive copies, but they were cleaner. Bro. Like, now that these are rising, they're a little bit cooler to have in hand, but for the longest time, these were just like, everybody talks shit about, like, bro, I don't want your Gold Star dogs. Like, I already have those. Like, these were, like, common. These were so common. And it's still a great way to start with Gold Stars. Great way to start with Gold Stars. This Level X Gengar gets an honorable mention. Level X Gengar is sick. The Skyridge Flareon that I got a 7 on, I'm so happy with. Looks so dope. Would love to get this in a 10. And this is my second Alakazam Gold Star in a 7. I graded this one myself, and I got it out of a shoebox collection. So cool. And I just keep it as a reminder that, you know, little treasures can still be found in this hobby. Oh man, here's my Team Rocket Returns Dragonite. Dude, this thing's only a 7, but so freaking nice. Look at the tail swirl. Bruh, this thing in a 10 would be fucking sick, but I like that I have this one from my binder and I graded it myself for like nothing. I got this card for nothing out of a collection. Like, so dope. Like, oh, the tail swirl is so good. My Skyridge Arcanine. That's a 7. Or is that an 8? That's an 8. It's actually an 8. It's pretty good. Oh, dude, I'm so proud of this. Neo Genesis Pichu. Picked up for $50 like years ago. Neo Genesis Pichu got a 9. So nice. So crispy. All right, absolute banger. We got the Skyridge Charizard. The fucking King of Kings. We got Skyridge, no, even better. We got Skyridge Charizard and Skyridge Gengar together, and they both have swirls. And they're both 10s. Fucking insane. Like, I know how insane this is. Absolutely insane. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I'm going to read the chat now in a sec. I just want to give these guys some screen time. Especially, this one I wanted for so long. When we finally got it and I paid $10,000 for it, that was such a crazy thing to have done. But it's so worth it. I hope you guys are enjoying the story time. Oh, I got this PSA 10 Neo King after I got, it's so old. The cert's so old, but I got so fed up with my 9 that I sent back to PSA after just wiping a speck of dirt off of it. I wanted to just get it basically re-slabbed, but I wanted to wipe a piece of dirt off. And I got the dirt off, and then they fucked my card up at PSA and it got an 8. And I ended up just saying, screw it. I sold the 8 for the highest price an 8 had sold for, and then I bought this 10 for $2,100. And it was such a good purchase. And it kind of washed away my guilt and poor decision with the other copy that I had. Neo King is goated. I'm so happy I had that one. And so here we got Lugia. And then our story time will come to a conclusion. So nice. Absolute banger, this Celebi. Ho-Oh. And what comes after that? Crobat, probably. Yeah, Crobat's clean. And we got the other crystals too, but we'll leave it at that. Oh, fuck. I forgot. First Ed Zard. Gotta end with a bang. Bruh. That's crazy. He's gotta have friends. He's gotta have friends. I really like the first Ed Mewtwo. He's nice. He's nice. This Hitmonchan was a not too long ago pickup. He's really nice. Gyarados. Oh, here's my base set unlimited Pikachu that got a 10. I'm so proud of this card. It's cheap. It's not worth anything, but it still means a lot to me. Oh, and here's my Blastoise and Charizard that I bought for like, I bought the Blastoise for 40. I bought the Charizard for 112. And they both got 7s, which today is actually not too shabby. So these are my unlimited copies that I just kept. They're not rare, but they're cool. Kind of reminds me how I got into the hobby and what I started out with. The Charizard I got in the beginning, the Blastoise I got later on and graded. I'm proud of that. Oh, I should keep looking at that Skyridge Gengar. That thing's insane. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, man. Oh, no. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was yikes. That was yikes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this Lugia though. It has a tiny indent, but it's probably from the factory. Super clean otherwise. Tough decisions. Tough decisions. I've kind of decided, like, I'm gonna leave it on eBay. If it sells, no worries. I will find another, and it might not have an indent. But if it doesn't sell, no worries either. I still have a first edition Lugia. It's still really cool. It just feels like I don't have it because I feel like I'm already letting go of it. And honestly, it would not regrade a 10 even if you got the indent out, I don't think. Because it's off center. They're not going to give a 10 to an off center Lugia. Also, it, like, has some minor surface scratches, but I mean, it's a really strong copy. It's a really strong copy. I know. Humidor. Such a clean copy. But yeah, it's off center, so even if you ran the risk, you're still not getting better than a 9 because it's off center. I mean, they could give it a 10 if it was like polished out, but it just wouldn't be worth it. It's still a great card. It has a factory indent flaw. And you know what? Like, it's cool that I learned something about Neogenesis that I feel like nobody has really ever talked about. So probably drop a video on that tomorrow talking about Neogenesis and something that I think is a quality control issue that no one has really talked about and could maybe help people be a little bit more cautious with the Neogenesis cards they're buying. Skyridge Gengar PSA 10 just sold for 12K recently. A Japanese maybe, not in English. There's no way an English Skyridge Gengar sold for 12K. No way. No way. I paid 25 for mine. There's no way. 12 would be there's only 93 in the world. The fact that another one would pop up that soon would be nuts. Yeah, tag teams are good. Imagine where you'd be if you'd put this energy into anything useful. Kasprinky, I'm sorry it saddens you, bro. I'm fucking crushing it in life. This is useful, bro. This shit pays the bills, right? I mean, I spend twice as much on the actual building my collection. But bro, if I wanted to just care about the money, I could make a killing in this. But that's besides the point. I mean, having a hobby is important. People should have hobbies. They should have stuff that they do that's dope, that makes them happy. Says the dude commenting on a YouTube live at midnight. Stop. It's okay. We don't need to troll him for trolling me. It's okay. We don't need to stoop to that level. Pretty solid live though. Goddamn. Fuck, I can't believe 100 minutes have gone by. Andy, how we doing? Julia, how much have you invested in this hobby? 300 or 400, probably something like that, something nuts like that. 300 or 400. When are you getting? Call me Mr. Stoops. When are you getting the Flareon Jungle? Dude, I don't know, which is why I gotta grade this clean copy that I picked up from the shop, so I at least have a placeholder for now. This thing is so sick, dude. Flareon's so fucking goated. Also, I really can't wait to get this Pikachu graded. This Celebrations Pikachu, is that McDonald's Pikachu? Yeah. 2021's McDonald's Celebrations Pikachu. I'm excited for this to get a 10. I can't tell you guys how excited I am. Because I picked it up for 15 bucks. I'm really excited. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get the first ed, but I have the unlimited. The unlimited is nice. My boy Nick Gurr wants a shout out. Yo, shout out to Nick Gurr for whatever reason. Dude, it's crazy though, bro. I get off work so late. Dude, I was slammed tonight at the bar. And I get off work so late, and I don't know what possesses me to continue powering through a live stream. Bro, I'm a menace. Um, Nigo, collecting and seeing what was available in 2021 feels like a lifetime ago. Dude, right? Right? Feels like forever ago, right? Which is why, like, I was very aggressive with collecting, and people are like, Ryan, like, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Like, you don't need to have all these cards right now. But I operate in a way where I do have to have these cards right now. And if I wasn't buying sealed product, I could have had most of these by now. Really, I got sidetracked. I also got sidetracked by the Salamence play, to be fair. But on the other hand, modern is a great way to offset your costs for buying cards, because right now it's what's hot. It's just what's hot. So it's easier to sell. These daily live streams are so much fun. I'm glad you appreciate them. Oh my God. Oh fuck. Nick. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Bro. Oh. I gotta get rid of that. Act like it never happened. Oh. Did I just get trolled? Did I just get trolled into saying so-and-so's person that did something horrible? I just got trolled saying something terrible. Yeah, trust me, I'm a little bit tired right now, so of course I'm gonna do something absolutely fucking idiotic. God damn it. Fucking god damn it. Why are people trying to ruin my life? Yeah, you gotta be careful right now too. You do need to be careful right now. Cause people like, dude, cancel culture is so real. Like, it's so real. And it's not like I have a big channel anyways, but like imagine you say that accidentally on a stream with, 1,000 people in it. That's no bueno. So not to say that my streams will ever get 1,000 people in them, but ugh, I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this Lugia. It's driving me it's driving me insane. Oh, Ryan, just sleep on it, bro. Just sleep on it. Anyways, guys, if you have any other questions, anything you want to talk about or go over or ask me, shoot, man, shoot. Rich, how we doing? Hit me with it. And then, 100, and we're coming up on 2 hours for the stream, so we'll probably call it a night. I'll answer some questions, and then we'll probably call it a night. And that was a damn good stream, too. Solid. I have no idea about cards. Just what part of cards do you enjoy? So like a general question. I think the challenge of trying to complete certain things and groups of cards, feeling like Ash Ketchum, catching them all, right? But in the TCG aspect of like, what are the best, like most like mass produced, but most sought after cards, especially in the English TCG. Where did you get your card case? It's nice. Depends what card cases. There's graded guards, phantom display cases, case-matics, briefcases. Price charting, Skyridge Gengar, PSA 10 says 15K. No way. Well, price charting is wrong. Price charting is wrong. Also, it really doesn't make any sense. If Skyridge Zard can be 50K right now, 40K right now, how is Skyridge Gengar with less than half the population? How is that going to be worth less? Like it's just crazy to me. Silverback, so how long you think you were in the bubble right now? Seeing their Pumpin' Paldea evolved cards now. I don't know, man. That's too tough to say. That's too tough to try and call that. Um, how expensive is the background? Displays. My display over here, some booster boxes, some cards. I don't know, 10, 15, 20K, something like that. Something like that. Also, it's not what's behind me that matters. It's just really just for display, for the background. It's not even supposed to be too crazy because people don't want to see craziness in their face all the time. You want something fun, something that screams childhood and disorganized, right? That's what my shelving is, and that's what it represents. Um, but yeah, man, I hope I'm not gonna get burned on Skyridge Gengar, but at the same time, I kind of like, dude, it's math, bro. There's only so many of those copies, and there was a public sale for 25,000. So there's already a public eBay sale of 25,000 and 23,000. Anyways, probably should not have spent that kind of money to begin with, but just felt like, bro, it's like it's now or never. The jig is up. Everybody knows about Skyridge. Everybody loves Gengar. Is not going to get better than this. So what's your move? Make your move. Are you going to buy this card? Are you going to go all fucking in, balls to the wall on Gengar? Show everybody you mean business about your Gengar cards? Or are you going to stand by and watch Skyridge Gengar and a PSA 10 never become available again? So I really think I'm gonna look pretty smart in, who knows, weeks, months, a year. So what else you guys got? What else you guys got for me? You got 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Ugh. I feel like you guys are mostly on the West Coast because I'm like, who's up on the East Coast right now? It's like 3 in the morning here, is it not? Not crazy money, just crazy. Just crazy, period. Um 37. 3:27 a.m. When did you start collecting? Back in 2019. I was a novice. I did not collect anything big either. I only collected cheap crap. Got my first edition Fossil Gengar in a 10, and I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one for sure. Nebraska here, Silverback. Randy, you talked to bar girls about Pokemon. I talked to my bartending staff, which are all girls, about Pokemon. They think it's hilarious. But they also think I'm like a Pokemon gangster. Like, they actually respect it. It's pretty cool. But it always blows people's minds. When I meet people in the bar and talk about Pokemon, they're like, wait, what? People are still doing that? So there's a lot of people that don't. It's just not on their radar at all. Haven't heard of it. It's just not. Which website or app do you use for comps? eBay, because I'm an eBay seller and I take the eBay market pretty seriously. And like when I see someone pays something on eBay and it's like fully paid for, I'll ask the seller, was that fully paid for? And if it is, and you know I know it's legit, then it'll tell me, hey, well, just the market's moving up on X card. Why can you tiptoe but can't fingertip? It's very interesting. See, these are the kind of questions we need to answer to unravel the universe. Okay, I need one really dumb question before we end this stream. So let's see. What kind of dumb question could I ask you guys? Last night we asked what, if you're going to bed, before you go to bed at night, what is the number one cookie you eat? We already did that one last night though. I gotta think of something different. Um, would you sell your 700K collection to buy a bar one day? Oh no, I run the bar. We already own the bar. I already own a bar. It's that dream I don't need to fulfill. And it's not a dream. It's a fucking pain in the ass. Um and no, I got no reason to sell, bro. I didn't sell to buy our new house. We're in a brand new house here. Well, not brand new. It's from 2000, but it's a beautiful brick colonial. It's huge. It's more space than we need, but I still didn't sell my collection when we moved. I'm very headstrong about my cards. Like, I'm not selling them unless we have an absolute emergency. Um, what would I sell them for? I don't know. If I was going to start all over again, like not quit, but basically sell everything, cash out on every single item in my collection, total purge, and start from square one again. And like, I don't think I could do that. If anything, I'd probably keep my Gold Star Ray, all of my Charizards, maybe a couple other like big cards, like some Shinings, maybe some extra crystals like Crystal Lugia, Crystal Nidoking, some Gold Stars like the Hoenn Trio, Torchic, Mudkip, Trico. I might probably keep the Holon Phantoms, the Mewtwo, the Gyarados, and the Pikachu. I'd probably keep the Eevee evolutions. But like, I could see myself getting rid of a lot of cards and just trimming the fat down and just having like my absolute favorite cards ever. But like that's the only reason I would sell is just to roll it into something different. Or if I were to cash out and just start from scratch, or almost entirely cash out, but keep like a couple big cards. That would be crazy, man. The amount of money, like what I could do with that money, honestly, would help me a lot more than what I'm doing now, just buying cards. But I love this hobby, and I'm genuinely really more a collector than anything. Um, $sign goes to the front of the number, not the back. Purge and then invest all Among Us. Do you think Lugia for Pokemon is like the Dark Magician for Yu-Gi-Oh? That's tough, bro. That's tough. That's a good question though. Blue Eyes is Charizard. Um, what's a good comparison? Dark Magician, Dark Magician, Dark Magician, and Lugia. Yeah, I guess I would say Lugia's pretty good, pretty iconic. That seems like a pretty safe bet. Or Gengar, honestly. They're both purple. Dark Magician and Gengar both got that purple hue. Kind of, Gengar has always kind of been a mascot of Pokemon and is starting to see popularity just as much as Charizard. One guy was rich and loved Charizard. Now everyone thinks it's the most valued, which is hilarious. No, Charizard's always been the best. What would chains look like? Chairs look like if their legs went the other way. That'd be weird. Gengar is Dark Magician. Gengar is Dark Magician. Silverback. What? Think about QuantumScape pumping today. Oh, I'm surprised someone brought up my biggest life savings investment. Yes, it's a $12.20, I believe. Hold on. Let's see. Thank you, Evil. I appreciate that. Let's see what QuantumScape said. Holy shit, guys. QuantumScape's at 1283 right now. I'm up overnight big on it too. I mean, I'm still not broke even yet. But now I'm $2.20 away from breaking even on my entire life savings that I threw into this company back in 2019. I mean, I've been averaging down, but this past couple months I haven't bought any. I've just been like sitting on it. Yeah, it could be huge. It could be huge. What do I think about QuantumScape pumping today? QuantumScape put a battery in a Ducati. They are going to explode. People are going to wonder what they were doing, why they never heard of this company. I sold at 1160, bought back at 1140, gonna buy more tomorrow. It's like Dahmer and firefighter, and a firefighter had a kid. Respectfully, it's okay. Anime King, Lugia's mid. Um, I don't think Lugia is mid. I think Lugia is pretty cool. And to me, Lugia is not a bird. Lugia is really a dragon to me. So that's, I think, why I think Lugia is sick. He's like a white dragon. Lugia kind of is more reminiscent of, you know, Blue Eyes White Dragon than Charizard is, honestly. Um, and speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, I really want to fucking buy some crazy Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like so badly. You look like you smoke, bro. Nah. Uh, you should really change your frame. What do you mean change my frame? Why are you dissing my frame? You mean my actual glasses? Like, oh wow, look, I look like Justin Bieber now. I don't look like Jeffrey Dahmer. Dude, I just don't care, bro. I don't care that Dahmer wore glasses that might have looked like this. These glasses are not Dahmer glasses. These glasses are fucking Mafia Don glasses. That's what they are. That's what they are. That's really what they are. But I'm probably never gonna hear the end of Dahmer. Um, I'm just a Gen 2 hater. Don't listen to me. Uh, love the stud on the ear. Thank you. I appreciate that. I gotta make sure I have these on, actually. They keep coming out. Yeah, they're on. It's like light. Like, you kind of don't notice them. But I have fat earlobes, so that's why I got these little gold pieces on there. I'm scared now. How you doing, mate? Yo, Sam Edits, how we doing? Bob Lazar, UFO expert glasses. We'll take it. We'll fucking take it, bro. Would love to be a UFO expert. There's definitely extraterrestrial life out there, and our government doesn't want to tell us. And I wear tinfoil hats a lot, but that doesn't change the truth. Silverback, I think you young kids today live in a better life where nerds are at compared to back in the 2000s, where we're treated like leapers and ostracized. Yeah, no, for sure. Well, the background suits your personality, man. W in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Here I am. I'm like, guys, we're going to end the stream soon. And you guys just keep me fucking roped in here. I can't ever leave chat. I can never leave chat. I'd be doing streams till 5 in the morning on the weekdays after working fucking late ass shifts at the bar. I'm a goat, bro. You give me random dude discovers time travel in his garage vibes. Yeah. Aaron, what's the most expensive item on your shelf? I mean, the item on my shelf, like, dude, I don't know. Like, a modern PSA 10 card, something like that. Actually, probably that Evolving Skies booster box. But expensive card in my collection is a first edition Charizard. Baby Joey, okay. Baby Joey, that makes me happy. Don't go too nuts in here. Jinzo, I don't like timing out my babies. Jinzo Japanese alt art on top. Jinzo is sick, bro. Mr. Wow. That's a special, you have a special little name. I wonder what that's about. Hey, Ryan, can you drive me to McDonald's if I come by? I'm paying. Oh, man. This is so great. That's so great. Thank you, Mr. Wow. I appreciate that. I feel so honored that you want to go on a date with me to McDonald's. I mean, truly honored. I might pass out on the car ride there though, and then I'll crash and we both die. And then, you know, no McDonald's for anybody. Baby Joey will hold his farts in this time. Don't want to get dirty diaper while in Orion's stream. So bad. Cody, you ever had a McFreak? I would know. Cardboard, bro legally cannot drive right now. Cud map, how we doing? Ananya. Sweetie, you straight? Sorry, I'm new. Yeah, I'm straight. Oh, man. Oh man, I love these streams. Okay. Fuck, I have to think of it. Okay. It's the end of the night. You have the munchies. You could have any candy. Any candy or like yeah, no, any candy. You can have any candy. Oh, maybe that's the wrong one. That's the wrong way to go about it. You can have any like breaded type snack. Like any not candy, not candy, no candy. No. Okay, fine, candy. Fine. We'll go with candy. That's the question of the night. That's the dumbass question of the night. You can have any candy you want. What's the candy you're going for? I know I was gonna go in the cake like Twinkie direction, but I can't give up what my favorite snack would be, and I'm pretty sure it would have been Twinkies. Even though they're fucking horrible. They're just great. They're so great. Like, bro, I could crush Twinkies any day of the week, even if they never go bad. That's the first question I ask someone when I'm new to the stream. Also, you're good. Hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Um, Cody, it's a chicken sandwich and a McDouble. Take one off the top, one on the bottom, squash them together. Dingus, what do you think of autographed cards? I think I think autographed cards are sick. I honestly do. She retracted her message. That's so great. It's okay. Oh man. You guys got weak candy. You guys got weak candy. Reese's is pretty good. Reese's is pretty damn good. It's pretty good. But I want to see what everyone's what Bro, Mr. Wow, bro. I used to get those when I was a kid in my lunch boxes. The oatmeal cream pies. And you know what's funny? I'm pretty sure them shits said cream pies. As an adult, that's fucking hilarious. Um, Laffy Taffy or caramel candies? Bro, what are you, 73? The Laffy Taffy's good though. But like, how can you have a Laffy Taffy and be like, and be like, this is okay. There's I'm getting some form of nutrition. Like at least the Reese's, you get chocolate and you get like the little peanut butter bullshit that's in there. All right. Fruit roll-ups. Wow, you are true degen. True degen. Cardboard gourmand. Easy. Rainbow airhead sour strips. Strawberry little Debbie rolls. Okay, so you're getting somewhere. Like you hit me with the candy with the sour strips, and then you get the little Debbie rolls. Y'all know exactly what I was talking about, right? Like the ho-hos and like fucking shit like that. Like, bro, that stuff's so bad for you. But dude, fuck, what's the I think it's the hostess chocolate cupcakes with the filling with the white filling and they got the little white swirl on top. I think me and my dad have been suckers for those forever. That's good. That's good. Bust a nut. That's just really good, Cud Map. That's really mature. Um, we do that often though. Candy as in chocolate too. Yeah, we can hit it with chocolate. You can hit it with sour chocolate. Guys, we're running out of time though. I'm gonna give you 2 more minutes. It lasts long. Kinder's Bueno, okay. Carcinogenic bliss. Them old ass Kinder eggs, bro. Those little toys were great. They were trash, but they were great. Oh, okay, wait. No. I think I should end the stream with the candy. Just let it be, Ryan. Just let it be. I'll ask I know what I'm gonna ask tomorrow night's stream. If we do a stream tomorrow night, if that even happens. But I know what I'm gonna ask about. I know what I'm gonna ask about. I've got a great one for tomorrow night. It's gonna be lit. It's like 4 in the morning here. Kinder's a classic. You look like the grinder version of Jake Gyllenhaal. I can't even say that. Thanks. I appreciate it. I mean, all I know is I think you're calling me good looking. I'll take it. By the way, off topic. Love your eye color. Thank you. It's no, believe me, this is very off topic. What else do you guys love about me? glasses are not it. But I also get Daniel Radcliffe a lot. I get the Jeremy, I think it's Jeremy something, the guy who plays Lip in Shameless. I get that a lot. What else do I get a lot? Yeah, no, mainly Daniel Radcliffe, mainly Harry Potter and the guy from Shameless, Lip. Shave your mustache. Bro, I look terrible with a shaved mustache. I look horrible. You don't want to know me with a shaved mustache. I look like Justin Bieber reincarnated. Okay? Bro, I don't age if I shave my mustache, right? My mustache puts time on me, you know? Mainly Dahmer. What is your stand on Israel? We're not going into politics. We're not doing that. I'm too tired for that. Darkest Raphael, you look sad. Heh. Bro, it's good to be sad on the inside. It's fucking real. Bieber pre or post Diddy? Jeffrey Dahmer. How did we go from your favorite candy back to Jeffrey Dahmer? You see what you guys fucking do to me? These fucking streams are slowly killing me. I'm just humoring everybody. I guess that's the reality, the harsh, stark reality of being a streamer, streaming a long time. You just get to the point where it's just like, it's just brain rot. The stream just turns to brain rot. I tried to keep the stream from turning to brain rot, but it's officially turning into brain rot. That's what happens after four hours, or what? No, 3 hours. We're going on 3 hours. No, we're only at 2 hours. God damn, I'm so tired. Love the stream though. Yeah, I appreciate it. Come out to the next stream. Can you say Barb? Cridy TV. Good morning, chumps. Good morning. It is too early in the morning, I'll tell you what. Sir, who's your favorite Pokemon? Rank them 1 to 10, bro. I ain't got time for that. Ain't got time for that. It's like it's 3:30 in the morning. It's 3:40 in the morning. No way. No way. We can't do it. Nothing but trolls. Yeah, this time of night. At the gym watching Gordon Ramsay, and I'm stoked I wasn't born a lobster. Good shit, bro. Good shit. Will Barrett, no worries, man. Scrolled through everything. Wait, hold up. I wonder what this person says. Everything I've scrolled through has been brain rot. Yeah, see, like, I don't want to do that. When my stream gets to that point where it can't be entertaining and fun anymore, it's like everybody has an amount of time that they can go for. And my enthusiasm has run dry. Yeah, 347, holy fuck. So yes, with your blessings, guys, with your blessings. Now, tomorrow, if we get people keep coming out to these streams, we'll keep doing them. Because it's been great to supplement the videos. Anyways, I'll try and catch up with you guys tomorrow night. You are the only girl here, and probably not here for Pokemon, but we also have a Discord. The Discord is in the link below in the description. I appreciate you guys coming out. It's been a good one. I've got my end of the stream topic for next stream. And until then, keep it real. I'll see you guys if I'm alive after my shift tomorrow night. Hey, Pikachu, sweetheart. That's good to know. Guys, join the Discord. Join the fucking Discord. Even if you don't like Pokemon, join the fucking Discord. Just do it. You will not be let down. You'll know whenever we do a stream, you will not be let down. We will be here for you. I may not always be on the Discord, but I try and check it pretty regularly, and I always post my videos there, my thoughts on shit there. Anyways, the Discord is in the link below, guys. It's in the link below. Jarmichael. Me? Why be mean at the end? At the end of a stream. We must be talking about somebody else. You know that you need a fat Cuban chain to complement the fat bracelet, bro. Respect. Thank you. That is exactly what I want and exactly what I need. Soon. Soon. But tonight, I'm going to leave you guys with that. You guys picked some great candy. I don't even think I said what my favorite candy choice would be. Honestly, fuck you guys for not asking. I feel really good about gummy bears. Like, they're so easy to overfill on, and you're like, oh, why did I do this? But gummy bears are pretty high up there. M&Ms are pretty good too. Butterfinger's gas though. Butterfinger would be fire, bro. Butterfinger right now would be fire, bro. Reese's is always good. I feel gummy bears are a pretty safe bet. Gummy bears and like and Butterfingers, yeah, it sounds fire right now. I could go for some Taco Bell. Some Taco Bell would be gas. You look like a gummy bear. I'll be your gummy bear. Oh man. Read them. Everybody laughs. We build the room. Oh man. Okay. I'm good, yo. All right, my gummy bears. Oh, I'm not a leftist. Bro, it's a fucking stream. Let's not make this politics. Peace. Join the fucking Discord. Even if you're a conservative rightist, join the Discord. It's fun. Peace.